Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, look, we just came off of the worst a year for existing home sales. I think it was 30 years. I went and looked the headline up after I wasn't sure last week. And
Yeah.
I mean, this is 1995. I mean, that's
Yeah.
less home sales than 2007, less home sales than 2008, less home sales than 2009. Again, we didn't have the crisis. We didn't have home prices plummeting and we didn't have a
Yep.
foreclosure crisis, but we did have the worst year for home sales in 30 years. And as an industry, as a business that depends on transactions happening, right? I mean, that's how we only get paid when a home sells. That
That's
applies
right.
to the agents on this call. It applies to us as the brokerage. Like we only make money when homes sell. And last year was the lowest number of homes to sell since 1995, 30 years. I mean, that's dramatic. And we survived it, and we did well. And a lot of people, I see some in the chat right now, had their best year ever. Yes, we have a ton of LPT agents who had fantastic years. We have teams that tripled and quadrupled in size. But if you go look at the data, it was the lowest number of existing homes to sell in 30 years, which means a lot of people losing. There's a lot of people suffering. For every agent at LPT who had a record year, there's somebody at some legacy brand without the tools we have who's dying and didn't have such a record year, right? I mean, these are the dynamics, but we just survived that. And so again, the sky isn't falling, the world keeps turning, but we want you to understand the dynamics because the last thing we want is maybe you out there misinterpreting the data or listening to the wrong headline and, oh, tariffs are going to raise rates or, oh, the Fed stopped cutting, rates are going to go up. The opposite actually happened in both of those
Yep.
cases.